Hey guys, what's going on? Stop. Dramatic. Don't ever do this on camera. It makes you look nervous, even when you're not. If your hands are doing this, then what comes out of your mouth doesn't matter. People do this when they're not used to talking on camera. Yeah, there's exceptions like, please keep subscribing to this YouTube. When you're there, you're kind of rubbing your hands. It's just like you don't know what to do with your hands. If you don't know what to do with your hands and you don't talk with your hands, just put them down. Stick them in your pocket. Do whatever, except stop rubbing them like you're creepy, looking into someone going, Stop squeezing them, stop twisting them. It's a complete and utter distraction, and it's a pure sign you're a spoof merchant. Another reason why you're hard to watch on video. In the first couple of seconds, you're going, hey guys! And then you're asking people to subscribe. Your words are so important. You're asking somebody to subscribe when you have delivered nothing of value or nothing that's important. Think about it. As somebody who's on YouTube a long time and has tried all the different things about getting people to subscribe, the thing is, nobody subscribes to the end cards and nobody subscribes when you actually tell them to. But I'm going to make a deal with you, and I guarantee you, you will subscribe by the end of this video. You're doing you are doing yourself no favors when it comes to your editing. Because like that scene, it's just going on too long. There's long pieces of silence because you're such a big shot, the audience is going to wait for your important things to say. No, they won't. They will just fuck off because they're going, this is a waste of my time. What you got to keep in mind is people have the attention span these days of dead goldfish. Chop, 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 cut, cut. Cut out the crap. Nobody needs to see you drink. Eat. If it's a food review stuff, then that's the exception to this rule. However, do they really want to be waiting 30 seconds while there's lumps of sausage and chicken and noodles pouring out of your mouth? Another reason that you are completely unwatchable on camera is you wing it. But you can wing it to a point where it sounds like you kind of got your shit together. But you really don't, because when you're winging it, you go off on tangents. And the thing is, when you've got no prep done and the real telltale sign that you're winging it, well, that's when you start repeating yourself. Yep, when you're winging it, you start repeating yourself. Not like hours into a video, but literally 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds later, you're repeating the same gibberish that came out of your mouth, and you say it in a slightly different way, and your little brain is going, sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I said it already, but it sounds different, so yeah, it's filling that time. These things just make you so incredibly unwatchable on camera. And I mean these with respect, right? I'm trying to help you out here. I don't want to be like giving out to everybody, but so far, if any of these points that I've made, you're thinking, oh, shit, he's right. That's me. You owe me a subscription. How about that? Or at the very least, a like. How you look on camera is a big thing, and I'm not talking about whether you're too big, too small, too green, too yellow, too black, too white, too down with the kids. I'm not talking about that in any capacity, right? I am talking about the fact that sometimes people do get nervous and they start looking away from the lens. That's besides the fact that you're looking at the screen constantly going, oh, I'm so beautiful. Hi, I'm still beautiful. Great. The thing is, you're talking to another person. If you were talking to somebody that you know, like a friend, then you'd probably talk to their eyes, right? Not over there, not over there, not over there. I get it that some people don't like talking to other people directly. They may kind of squeeze up a bit and their head is kind of down and all that kind of stuff. And there's nobody else here. It's you and the camera, you and your phone. Just talk right into this big circular thing. Talk into that. Talk into somebody's soul. And speaking of talking into somebody's soul, when you are saying something that's really poignant, really heartfelt, then please for your own sake and to stop making you really unwatchable on camera, stop blinking. People blink when they get nervous. If you're nervous, it stinks. The audience, whoever's watching it don't matter if you've got 1 million watching or 2 watching, they smell it. But when you are saying something really important, don't blink. The other thing that makes you so hard to watch, besides all the crutch words like so's and ums and ahs and all that kind of stuff that's covered in a different video, is how you speak. And I'm not talking about your accent or your, I can't even say them, THs, like I've got really bad THs, so 30 always comes out like 30. That's an Irish thing, right? I'm not talking, see, I'm putting a TH into talk, I'm not conscious of it. All of those ways are not what I'm getting at here. It's the fact that you do probably one of 2 or maybe 3 things. THs everywhere. And that is, you will trail off when you're coming to the end of a point. Let's say you've been speaking, and you're coming to the end of the sentence, and then you start kind of just trailing off. And that's something that is a huge turn off for anybody that's watching. You're trailing off because they're like, what did they say? And the other thing is, you speed up. If I'm coming to the end of this video, blah, 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 you speed up and you trail off. And when I say you trail off, your volume drops. And it becomes this mishmash of words that nobody can hear. And if nobody can hear what you want to say, they're not going to come back. Remember the dead goldfish attention span? Exactly. If you want to get better at talking on camera, if you want to have more camera confidence, check out the link in the description. My next season of the Camera Confidence cohort is about to kick off.